At the opening round of the FIM Women's Motocross World Championship in Bulgaria, the first race was won by Stephanie Laya from Livia Lancelo and Chiara Fontanesi, with Larissa Pampamaya in 4th position. But this was race 2, and once again it was a great start for the defending champion, but she had to contend with first her fellow countrywoman, and that was Larissa Pampamaya in 2nd position. But once out in front, Steffi Laya thought she was just going to walk away with a 2nd victory, but Chiara Fontanesi had other ideas and challenged her in 2nd position for much of the race. Larissa Pampamaya was happy sitting there in 3rd for much of the race, but a little bit further down, having a good ride, was Britt van der Veck, and she eventually finished in 5th position after challenging Sarah Pettersson for the second half of the moto. Steffi Laya, though, she was going to come down the hill and be victorious in the 2nd race and win the Grand Prix. In MX2, well, race 1, it was a question of could Ken Roczen repeat his qualifying performance. He simply dominated the qualifier on Saturday, and he got off to the perfect start on Sunday in this first moto. Jeffrey Hurlings, his teammate, ran with him initially, and Tommy Searle on the Kawasaki was there in 3rd position. But Ken Roczen was having a lonely time at the head of the field on the new KTM. Meanwhile, his teammate was coming under pressure. Jeffrey Hurlings being attacked by everybody. Tommy Searle, though, went through, and a little bit further back, Gauthier Paulin and Jeremy Van Holbeek were mixing it as well for 5th and 6th positions. A little bit further into the race, Hurlings eventually found himself coming under pressure from Paulin and Tonus, but Tommy Searle was a lonely rider in 2nd. Roczen went on to win the race, though. In MX1 race 1, Steven Frossard dominated the qualifying session. He started from pole. Big question mark was, though, was he fit enough to go for 45 minutes in this tough conditions here in Bulgaria? The track very fast and very physical. Well, he got off to a good start. It was Kevin Strybos alongside him, though, but Strybos eventually faded down the order to 9th place. Tony Cairoli, he started down in around about 8th position, and he had to fight his way through. But then when challenging Rui Gonçalves, he stabbed his leg down, tweaked his knee, and that took his eye off the ball momentarily, allowing David Philipparts to go through into that 6th position. The Hondas of Rui Gonçalves and Evgeny Bobryshev, they were having a tough time, but Steven Frossard, though, he was on his way to what looked like a convincing victory. Clement Desalle found himself in 2nd position, having passed Max Nagel in the closing stages of the race. Frossard would win it from Clement Desalle and Max Nagel, with Philipparts in 4th. MX2 race 2, and another good start for Ken Roczen, allowing himself plenty of room as he went into the first turn at the start of race 2. Just behind him, Jeffrey Hurlings, Tommy Searle, Jeremy Van Holbeek and Zach Osborne all in the mix. Max Anstey was in there as well on the 2nd of those Pro Circuit CLS Kawasaki's. But Ken Roczen again soon established himself at the head of the pack. And once again, it was his teammate Jeffrey Hurlings that found himself coming under pressure from Tommy Searle on the 100 machine. Eventually, though, Tommy Searle got close enough to make this pass and move into 2nd position. And once there, was never challenged. Arnold Tonus, Gauthier Paulin and Jeremy Van Holbeek, they were battling for 5th, 6th and 7th position. Eventually, it was Van Holbeek who came out on top, with Anstey and Paulin there in 7th. Tonus eventually dropping down to 8th. But Tommy Searle, though, he tried to claw back Ken Roczen, but it was going to be win number 2 for the German. He leads the World Championship. MX1 race 2, and Steven Frossard, victorious in the first race, was looking for a 2nd race win. He came around the turn, made a bit of a mistake. His teammate went down, David Philipparts, along with Kevin Strybos. But Frossard found himself in around about 7th position. Desalle, meanwhile, on the Suzuki, he led, and he was being pushed by the number 77 of Evgeny Bobryshev. Eventually, though, a couple of laps into the race, Frossard found his rhythm and challenged Desalle and found a way through into the lead. But it was quite brief, though, because Desalle decided to fight back, and the two went bar to bar for the next couple of laps. Desalle tried to respond. He made this mistake, lost a lot of ground, and almost lost 2nd to Tanel Leoc on the TM. A loss of concentration then for Desalle allowed Jonathan Barragan to close in, and he took 2nd position. As Frossard looked to be set for another victory here, he made a mistake Barragan went through, but Desalle caught them both and went on to win.
Hi, my name's Natalie, I'm a monster girl and welcome to the motocross in Bulgaria. To be a monster girl, you have to be cool, you have to love rock music, you have to love monster and you have to love dancing.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Stéphanie. Bonjour, je suis Fanny, bienvenue à l'événement Monster Girl en Bulgarie.
I'm Tia and I'm from the UK, and today we're supporting David Philipparts. We love him, he's our favourite rider and he's sponsored of course by the best, Monster. Lots of parties, fun, we love it.
Nous adorons Christophe Charlier.
I am Big Ash. I look after the Monster Girls. This is a very hard job.
Adiós chicos, un besito para todos y nos vemos pronto en el próximo campeonato de motocross. Un besito.